What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and if you're returning, welcome back. Now here I have something from BoldClash. This is the Bwhoop B06-05. This is an all-in-one camera VTX solution for your Bwhoop from BoldClash. I don't know if you guys remember that, but the Bwhoop is the Bwhoop 03 is the Pro version that I recently had. And this turns it into a tiny whoop. So this adds the camera and VTX to it. It has a plug in here. It has a plug on the bottom there for you to plug into the socket that comes on the Bwhoop Pro. And so I have that here. This is the Bwhoop B03 Pro from BoldClash. Came with this little tiny transmitter here. And so now that it's getting really cold outside, a lot of people are looking for solutions to fly still. You can fly this thing indoors and have fun, but for FPV, there was no camera until now. So we have this all-in-one camera VTX solution here. So this canopy comes off there, and you see we have a socket there. And so this camera matches up with it. So you can see there. This plugs right into here. There. For a quick solution. And then you use the included screws to mount it. I think it goes this way. My camera's falling out here. So I'm guessing once you get the whole thing together, everything will stay in place. Like so. And you'll put the screws down in here and you'll have a little tiny whoop. Pretty awesome looking. And inside the box here we get this. This is the rubber grommets for the flight controller, and you have some screws in there to screw it down. And they also, well, this is the instructions manual here. It comes with a little instructions manual on how to install it and all. You also get this setup here for the inductrix. So if you wanted to turn your inductrix from blade into a tiny whoop, you can use this camera for that and use these screws and grommets here. So pretty nice that they give you the option of using your inductrix. If you currently have the inductrix, you can turn that into a tiny whoop as well. So let's get this thing installed. Okay, so the little rubber grommets go on the sides here. As so. I don't really think you need these grommets, actually, but we're going to use them just because they're there. Maybe it might help, maybe it won't. But I think these grommets are for the type of flight controller that has the little cutout for it. But this flight controller doesn't even reach off to the sides there for the grommets, so the grommets will only be underneath this here. But let's see. I'm going to try to get it all installed. Okay, we're going to get our screws out here. Okay, so would have been nice if they would have given us a screwdriver. I had to run fetch one. But that's not a problem. So we're just going to use these screws to fasten it down. One goes in this side. Pop another one out for the other side, and we're done. It's installed. So there we have it. An instant tiny whoop. And also, BoldClash gives us an awesome charging solution as well for these little Tiny Whoop batteries. Well, not just Tiny Whoop batteries, you can also charge batteries with the micro LoC connection, the Tiny Whoop connection, and the Power Whoop connection as well. I think that's the PH2.0. And so really nice. It has a light indicator, a LED indicator for each channel there, each battery. And you start charging with this here, this button. And we have different power options to power this thing. We got direct current here, and we also have XT60. So if you're out on the field, you can use one of your larger batteries with an XT60 connection on it to power this in order to charge your Tiny Whoop batteries out on the field. Pretty awesome. And one last powering option here is a USB. So you can plug this thing up to your computer, or you can use one of those phone chargers that uses USB in order to power this, to charge your Tiny Whoop batteries. So I'm going to charge some batteries up with this, and then we're going to take the Bwhoop for a flight.